Hey, this is your girl, Miss Yellow Diva, giving you the new episode. This is a new season. This is the season premiere of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, I don't know what the title of the video is. I'm sorry. Charge it to the head, not the heart. But it's some kind of development. Anyway, season 8, and episode 1. So, the episode begins with Melanie. She got a jean dress on, and got a little faux fur. I'm sorry, faux fur. And she got that beautiful haircut that she had in season 1. Boy, her hair was to die for in season 1. So she got her. She brought back her little 27 pieces. Cause honey, it's good. Get a good look. It's a good look, honey. Us 27-piece girls. So everybody don't look good in short hair. Me, Melody, Tony Braxton, Halle Berry. Yeah, let me see, Regina King, Taraji. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So she's beefing up security at her home because what had happened was when they started filming, that's when Martel got arrested, and so yeah, so so she beefing up security around her home, because apparently she took the paperwork into the magistrate a year ago. And I guess they didn't do anything with it. They just say if he get pulled over or something, then we'll tell him he got a warrant out for his arrest. But other than that, we ain't doing nothing else with it. They was like, whatever, we're gonna put that on the back burner. That's how they do in Huntsville, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, she put took that paper to the paperwork to the magistrate a year ago. So they finally arrested him. And so she beefing up security because she said Martel is unhinged and she doesn't know what he would possibly do. So that's why she's beefing up security at her house. So then it flips to Martel and Mama Marlene. And Mama Marlene was like, who would have somebody arrested for some text messages? Who would do that? Just be a woman about yourself. Be a woman. Mama Marlene, did you see what he put in the text message? Okay. So if you don't see what he put in the text message, you can't speak on it. You can't speak on it. Okay? Leave them two alone. Okay? Stop enabling your narcissistic son. Okay? Stop enabling him. Okay? But apparently he picked up his kids from school. And he dropped one off at tennis practice or whatever. And he was going to get some records or something from the police department. And they said, you got a warrant out for your arrest. So he had to turn himself in. The mama had to come pick up the kids and all that other stuff. So I understand where her frustration is. But you don't know what happened with that text message. Apparently, he put out that text message, so the text message did show on the screen. However, he said he had a picture or something attached to the bottom of that. So was it the video? Was it just a picture of the video? Whatever it is, basically he's trying to say that he gonna put out that video. And Melody wasn't having it. So that's why she took him to court or whatever, to the magistrate, because, that is what is that called? What is that called? I don't know. It's something criminal. Something criminal that he got arrested for, because that's just not right. That's personal between him and her. And, he don't need to put that out to nobody, Anyway, so it flashed back to Mel. So Mel and her brother are talking in her kitchen. She had a beautiful, beautiful orchid in her kitchen. I said, ooh. I said, I can't deal with orchids, but it was a beautiful orchid in the kitchen. However, that's neither here nor there. Those are the things that I always notice, even though I don't like flowers like that. Anyway, ADD is kicking in. Sorry. Anyway, she talking to her brother and talking about how, she put that order in over a year ago, and she was just like, I could have said, look, he over here, come pick him up, or he over here to come pick him up, but she said, I just waited for the Lord to handle it, and the Lord saw fit to handle it on the day they started taping. Who knew? Okay. Who knew? But then he was talking about, well, you got to keep your strength up. So she was just way too excited about this breakfast stuff. You done made some breakfast. I love Mel, but she was just a little too excited about that mess, okay? Yeah, y'all made some breakfast. Oh, did you eat? I ain't never got that excited about no breakfast. Unless it's Waffle House. Is it just me? I get excited about Waffle House. I can't just be me. Anyway. So, but like I said, Martel admits that he did send the text message and with a little video or something at the end there. So, but Mama Marlene, bless her heart. I'll just put it that way. Bless her heart. So anyway, Carlos King FaceTimes. I was about to mix both of their names up. Melody. He FaceTimed Melody in the kitchen and talking about their podcast tour. Well, Carlos' podcast tour. And apparently the first leg is Huntsville. And she's supposed to be, a guest on there. So that happens at the end of the episode. So then Stormy visits Nell. Is it me? Or did it seem like, why is she visiting Nell? Why is she visiting Nell? They ain't got nothing going on. Why is she visiting Nell? Anyway, she visits Nell. She done did some shots. And she said she worked out too. Okay, so she did her shots and worked out too. But she looked good. Stormy looked good, honey. She looked good. She got her belly out, had her stuff sitting up and stuff. So she looked good. I ain't mad at her, girl. I'm doing my shots. I'm doing shots. I was leave it alone. Leave it alone. So Stormy talking about what Kiki's saying on social media and stuff like that. I was just like, why is she bringing Kiki up? Is Kiki even on the show? But I guess she is, because she bringing her up. What took place last season? Her throwing a drink, and the cash strip and all that other stuff. She giving the behind the scenes stuff that I guess she shouldn't be giving, but she giving that all on social media. I ain't seen none of that, but I don't like study social media, I'm in it all day long. I do have a full-time job and a child, so I ain't seen none of that. But apparently she ain't mentioned her, being on Crime Stoppers and stuff like that. She ain't mentioned that. But anyway, so then Nell goes into, she don't agree with Martel being arrested. She was just like, that's her father, her kids, and she shouldn't have had him arrested. And so, but then she say, but in her confessional say that, you don't know what you would do and what you wouldn't do being in that situation. Yeah, so why you say that then? Why you say that? Because you don't know what you would do if you were in that situation. Okay? So you don't know. Then Stormy, I guess the bone collector this year, honey, because Stormy's getting all the gossip. Then she talking about how Destiny's producer, apparently married her man. Yeah, and so that's gonna be brought out too. Apparently Sonny, who was Destiny's producer, I guess on the last season that she was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because she wasn't on last season, so it was the season before that she was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and apparently that she married her man, and apparently he was living in St. Louis or something like that, so she was going back and forth between St. Louis, and apparently she, what I heard is that she's from St. Louis too, and apparently they met up at what was it, a family reunion? So Sonny and Moses, that's Destiny's ex, Sonny and Moses said, start saying they cousins because they met up at a family reunion, and it turns out they're not well, hopefully they're not cousins, because I don't know. I don't know their family tree or nothing like that. But whatever the case may be, they married now, so they kissing cousins if that's the case, because they married now. But yeah, so Stormy sticks her tongue out like, let me see what Destiny tastes like. And I was like, that is nasty. Nasty. But yeah, that's some messed up stuff. That's some messed up stuff. She, you pouring your heart out to your producer, only to have her stab you in the back and marry your ex, you know. And apparently, Destiny and Moses have been friends for 15 years. And yeah, that's terrible. I feel bad for Destiny. Okay, so Destiny goes over to Tisha's house, and they're remodeling that old house. I guess it was from season one, that the house that they lived in, and then they were going to build a house over with where was a bunch of trees, and they had to build like plumbing and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened to that area. All of them was supposed to get houses up there. Maurice, Marceau, Martel, everybody was supposed to get houses up there, and they were supposed to live up there. But literally, it was a forest that they had to tear down and build sewer systems and plumbing and all that other stuff. And so I don't know what happened to that. So then they moved into some apartment, a rental house or something like that, and they're redoing that first house. And then they're gonna make it an Airbnb. But I'm still trying to figure out when is this house, this forest house, because this building in the forest house. When is that gonna be done, or is that ever gonna be done? Because I think they bit off more than they can chew. But whatever the case may be, the house it look all right. I mean, it's not my style. It's too dark. I need some kind of lightening up. It had some white counters and stuff like that, but it was like a bunch of black in there. But anyway, so they sit down, and then, they talked about how Sonny stabbed her in the back. Destiny talking about how Sonny, her producer, stabbed her in the back and just married her boyfriend, basically. And she said that Sonny was supposed to produce her music and get her on some different TV shows and stuff like that in St. Louis and stuff like that, and she stole her man. That is terrible. And so then they talk about Carlos King and the podcast tour. Tisha was like, I'm not going because I don't like to deal with the millimeters. The millimeters get on my nerves. They are old, middle-aged women who are, sad with life and everything like that. And I was thinking to myself, ain't y'all middle-aged too? Ain't y'all late 30s, early 40s? Ain't that middle-aged? Ain't that middle-aged? Ain't y'all middle-aged too? So what we talking about? What we talking about? Y'all middle-aged too. What we talking about? I don't consider myself anybody's nothing, okay? I'm not a millimeter. I'm not part of the Beehive. I'm not part of the Barbs. I'm not part of whatever Rihanna calls her people. I am a lamb though, because I do love Mariah Carey though, because but that's that's back in the 90s though. I've been following her career for a long time now. Okay, treated me kind. Okay, that was my jam. Okay, so, but I'm still not like, I'm not just like a a fan, except for Janet Jackson. What 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 is her fans called? Cause that's me. That's me all day, all day. Janet Jackson and Anita Baker. What? Tell me what they call? Okay, okay. And that me all night. But everybody else, okay. So I'm not a millimeter. I like her. I like her. You know. But yeah. But so Destiny says she ain't going either because she don't like the millimeters as well. Whatever. So it comes down to Carlos King's podcast tour. And so he introduces Melanie as the prom queen because she said she never went to prom. She never attended the prom. You know, she said she married Martel at 22 and he never made her come or nothing. She said that. She said that. She said, you don't know what you missing until you get it. Oh. But, that little conversation took a turn for the worse because, Carlos was talking about how he got a hook. I don't got Carlos. Why? Who? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that conversation was all wrong. All wrong. But then Carlos was mad at Martel because he said that he didn't tell last season. Martel brought the flowers to Melanie, just trying to, make amends or whatever. And he said that Carlos told him to bring the flowers, and Carlos says he did not. That was a lie. And then, and also he went on a rant talking about we're all actors and stuff like that. And Carlos was very offended about that because he said, no, you can't, I take offense to that because people, are, he took offense to that because, that it disrespects his producers and all that other stuff to produce the reality of the TV, not being actors. So he took offense to that. I ain't see no problem with it, but that is not my that's not my fight. Okay. So then Carlos, breaks it down about Sonny and Moses and Destiny. And he said, one I guess he said, what did he say? He said one of my producers married my her co-star or whatever, ex-man or whatever, and then he brought out I'm about to say Sonny and Cher. Oh, I'm old. Sonny and Moses. And that's where the episode ends. So we'll see. It's just like, whatever. But yeah, that's where the episode's end. Well, we'll see where this goes. But yeah. So yeah, I'll catch y'all next week. Well, it's probably later on this week. I'll catch y'all later on this week. Hopefully I can get it earlier than this one. But, charge it to the head, not the heart, honey. But anyway, so like, share, and subscribe. Let's get down in the comments. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel about Waffle House. Tell me if you know what Janet Jackson fans are and what Anita Baker's fans are, because I don't know. um, yeah, let's talk about it. And let's subscribe to my channel. Just let me know what's going on. Okay? Signing off. This is Miss Yella Diva. Peace.